Hi everyone, thank you for checking me out. I'm going to be making cabbage soup for the first time. Let me show ya. This is a medium-sized cabbage I'm cutting up. I'm cutting it into quarters. I already have two right here. Slicing out the core of them. I never used the core. Here's the core. Got a little core to it. Get rid of that one. That core. I like to slice my cabbage into strips like this. I'm not sure how it's going to work with this cabbage soup, but we'll see. I also have a medium onion that I'm cutting kind of like into small pieces. And 4 cloves of garlic. I'm just cutting up the best I can right now into some small pieces. Here's the pot that I'm using. I'm going to coat the bottom of it with about a 1/4 cup of olive oil. And then I'm going to let it heat up over medium-low heat. To the heated oil, I'm adding a pound of ground turkey. And I'm going to let it cook down for about 5 minutes. So it's been a little more than 5 minutes. What I'm doing now is adding the onion and the garlic. And let that cook for a couple of minutes. Now I'm going to add the cabbage, which kind of seemed like a lot to me for some soup. So I'm hoping that it won't be. But I think with that, I'm going to stop here and just use about 3/4 of it. And then let that cook down just a bit for about 3 minutes. Well, I was a little nervous about it, but I went ahead and added the rest of the cabbage. Now I'm going to start adding my seasoning. And I'm going to start with a teaspoon, about 3/4 teaspoon of salt. I'm going to sprinkle in about a teaspoon of coarse black pepper. I have some bay leaves. I'm going to throw in about 1. Let me see. I don't want to come out. 2, 3, and I'm going to go ahead, and that's 4. And I have here, I'm using a teaspoon of thyme. Move the salt out the way. Move the thyme back here. Then I have some oregano I want to use. And I'll put in like about a teaspoon of oregano, as well as a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. And I'm also going to drop in here just a few flakes of pepper, just a few, like that. Next, I'm adding 2 cans of fire roasted diced tomatoes. 2 cans. I have 4 cups of chicken broth here that I'm going to pour in as well. I'm going to start with 4. If I need to add more, I will. Get that stirred in a bit. Adding a 6-ounce can of tomato paste to the pot. Because I want it kind of on the tomatoey side. And before I forget, I'm going to throw in 1 tablespoon of sugar. I like that balance. Now I'm going to just let this cook over medium heat for about 30 minutes. It's only been 5 minutes, but there are a few more things I wanted to add to this pot. You know how it be sometimes in the kitchen, and that is I want to sprinkle in some sweet basil. That was like about a half a teaspoon. And then I had some sauce, spaghetti sauce, that I wanted to use up because, as I said, I kind of want this on the tomatoey side. And I also want to sprinkle in just a little fingerful of fresh parsley and get that going a bit. And we'll see what this tastes like in about 20 minutes. Here we are after about 25 minutes. And I'm going to tell you, I was a little bit nervous about this soup, but it's come along pretty well. I am going to taste it. I've tasted it once. I'm going to taste it, the liquid again, just to see if there's anything I want to add to it. I'm going to give it a taste. You know, and it's tasting pretty good. I like the flavor of it, but what I want to do, because I'm one of those that have to taste a little fat in their, even in their soup, I have to get me a little bit. And what I'm digging out here is some bacon fat, and I'm going to put just about a tablespoon. Here it is in this pot. And along with it, another tablespoon, because it'll set off the tomatoey place that I like in my soup, of sugar. Give that a little mix, and I'm going to let it cook for another 15 minutes, and I'll see you then. Our cabbage soup, it is ready. Looking delicious it is. I'm going to go ahead and give it another taste test for you. Scoop a little bit into this bowl. We're going to see what we have here. Here we go. Try to grab a little bit of this turkey. Okay, here we go. Yes, it's very hot. It's pretty good too. It's light. But did I forget to mention this is not for weight loss? This is just a good pot of cabbage soup. Yes, it is. Cabbage soup. Thanks for watching. Till next time. Bye-bye.